do the sweep the lotus, bend bow, shoot tiger, snake creeps down, the last kicking part of the third section of the long form. But I'm going to do it as if you're copying from behind. Okay, so I'm going to talk over my shoulder a little bit, but this will allow you to not have to turn it around in your head. All right, so we're starting at the move called single whip, which is our last single whip of the young style long form. So here we are. Okay, snake creeps down, you're going to follow through, and as you sink down, you're going to step back, leading with your right heel. Keep the weight on the left when you do this. Turn the right foot out, shift to the right and raise up slightly. Turn the left foot in. Make sure that your left foot points directly towards the front. That will be an indication that your hips have turned over enough so that you'll be able to go down. Don't bend forward, just sink down. Sink down, you can lean the body slightly, open up the left hand, stretching the fingers forward, toe turns out slightly, that snake creeps down. To come up, slowly raise up, turn the left foot out with the left hand, with the left hip, with the left shoulder, turn the right toes in with the right hip and shoulder, and then actually with a slight pulsing or compression in the back foot, you're going to kind of pop up. When you pop up, the left hand is now a fist, and the right hand has come up underneath. Okay, so you're kind of creating an X with the hands like this. Okay, that's called step up 7 stars. Okay, the left knee's bent and the right toe touches, kind of a modified cat stance. From here, take the right foot in, step it back diagonally, toe, heel. Okay, so don't step directly behind yourself or you'll lose your balance, but back and to the right slightly. Okay, from here, shift back, keeping the hips and shoulders going square towards the side of the room. Bend forward slightly, open the hands. When you open the hands, the right palm is up and it's on the bottom. That's that catching that foot, okay, from underneath. The other hand is palm down, so you go straight back first. Then almost where you might feel like you're going to fall backwards if you kept going back is where you're going to turn and you're going to release your left heel, and it's almost like you're picking up your hand like you're going to throw a rock or something, throw a ball. It comes back and it kind of opens up. The left heel's off the floor for a second. Then you're going to turn back the hips and the shoulders. The left hand is brushing. The right hand's chopping. And the left foot will now slide in slightly as you shift onto the right. Well, that was kind of complicated. You might have to rewind that. Anyways, here you go. Pop. Okay. From here, we're going to sweep the lotus. You turn to the left. Notice that the waist and shoulders, they turn also. You'll switch the hands, and then you'll turn to the right. You can do it in one motion, but I'll demonstrate it in a couple steps so it's easier to learn. So instead of spinning, I'm going to take a couple steps to make it easier. You do let the body go. You're going to release the right heel and step around until you land kind of in the opposite stance you just were. So now the left foot is 45, and then the right foot is straight forward, in what we call a cat stance with the heel a little bit lifted. So I've made it all the way around here, okay, with a couple steps. The hands are going to stretch across. Watch out for lifting the shoulders. If you keep the elbows and shoulders sunk and the head straight, you'll have balance. Then the right foot will kick across. That's the sweep of the lotus, like a lotus flower is close to the ground. It comes over. Watch out. Common misinterpretation is to cross like this, okay, and it'll just mess you up. So keep the foot on a plane in front of you, okay, and keep the hands on a plane in front of you. Don't reach back too far, don't cross over, you'll be totally messed up. So the foot comes across, the hands circle across, you're going to pick up the knee, and hey, pick up the knee as high as you can, and then bring the foot to the hand, okay? Don't bring the hand to the foot. This is where you'll lose balance. So if you can't pick your foot up very high, just pick it up as high as you can and pretend you touch the toes. So if I couldn't bring it up high, I would just do this, so that my head got to stay straight. My flexibility got to had a chance to get worked on. But if you lean and try to reach the toe, you won't ever get flexible there because you'll be off balance and the pressure won't be in the right place. So again, I've stepped around, okay, I cross in, and then I just switch slowly. Tap, tap, touch to the side. When you step, you'll be stepping slightly forward, but mostly to the side, okay? So that the hands are going to circle, and this part's just a teaching method. You can bring your hands flat like this after you circle, and form fists, and then twist, shift, and turn the toe in, okay? This would take your left punch straight forward, not with the elbow up, not a hooking, but a very linear, circling inside move, while this comes up by the temple and protects. When we learn the application, we're actually taking that hand after we've kicked. We're taking that hand and blocking from above, and then twisting and striking in. Okay, so let's look at the whole thing kind of smooth. I know you can rewind and watch bits again. So from here, again, stay straight as you can. Still going at a kind of robotic pace so you can see the points. Stay balanced. See it from above. Okay, and then that's that last challenging section of the Yang form. Snake reach down, step up 7 stars, step back, ride the tiger to the mountain, sweep the lotus, and bend bow, shoot tiger.